Hello everyone, welcome back to PÖFF TV Studio. I'm Amin and we are right here in Tallinn, Estonia, right in the heart of the Black Nights Film Festival. Today in this episode, we're gonna talk about a film, Trains. It's a documentary about the 20th century, and the co-producer of the film, Rasa Miskinyte, is with us to talk about a film, how actually the process was and how they got the footage and everything together. So, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Was I right about the pronunciation of your name and family name, or I was
Exactly.
not exactly?
Miskinyte.
Miskinyte. All right. Sorry. Okay. So let's start to actually discover more about the project. You have brought us to the festival. So first of all, about the film, the title is basically obvious. What you're gonna talk about? Trains. Could you talk about the idea of the film and how you guys got the idea? Okay, we're gonna make this sort of documentary.
Look, the director, Maciej Drygas, the Polish director, he's a master of documentaries in Poland. He loves working with found footage, with archival material. And I'm sure that the idea about the trains was coming looking through many footage for the other films he was making before. And what's the essence? He noticed that there is kind of repeating itself, something going on and repeat itself. And the trains it's kind of symbol of 20th century. Something like building the trains, the tracks, people going on leisure, on adventures, something happiness in their emotions. And then something happens. What happens? Only male comes into the trains. Like farewelling, happy. And then these trains goes to the war.
Exactly.
First World War. And then these trains are coming back with the wounded, with the dead bodies, sorrow, pityness, and again a small period of happiness, of travels, of adventures, even the fashion on the trains. And what's again happening? It's like a refrain of 20th century. Trains are taking people everywhere, to the happiness and to the sorrow. So that's the idea.
Nice. Such a brief and smooth summarize the idea of the film. Nice one. So actually you explained it very well. So the thing is that, there were some sort of trains that they were about to start working for the people. They started already. The people were using it happily. They were dressed up very nice. They're hanging around and enjoying every moment. And then after a couple of years, they're gonna use that only as something that they're gonna carry the first soldiers and then dead bodies. And there is a quote that the film opens with that from Kafka, and it says that there's plenty of hope, an infinitive amount of it, but not for us. And exactly, it matched the story that we just talked about.
And you see what's happening now.
Exactly.
It's the same. It's absolutely, history repeats itself.
Exactly. All right. So, but first, my question was this, that how the film actually encouraged this code. You already told the story main, but in deeper layers, how the film could actually encourage and discover more of this code.
Actually, what is the main message? Okay, it's not for us, the hope. Yeah. But still, we have this dream that it would be for us. We have to cut this vicious circle.
True.
Find out what's happening with humanity. Why we're still doing the same and the same and the same. Cut this vicious circle.
Okay. So, let's go further in terms of content again. And first, I would like to know, as you guys that you made this sort of project, what you guys expecting from audience to take? What sort of theme, message, or idea they have take it from that film? And yeah.
Actually, we just been in Amsterdam. Our world premiere was there, and some very nice talks were. And actually, there were a lot of praises for the sound, soundscape, because visuals and soundscape in this film is, I would say, equal. And this combination of both sound and visual gives a very clear idea. Think over what we had. Maybe we should change something in the future.
Exactly. I was about to actually ask about the sound, because sound plays a big role in the film, and it talks more than dialogues. It matched the footages very well, and the thing is that it needed a great investigation and review to see how we can actually match the sound and this footage together. How was the process of that?
There was a very good question in Amsterdam asking the sound designer, what was your idea, how you find this key to the soundscape? He said, it's a long story, but I could make it into very, very short. And the very short is, I wanted the trains to become a human.
Oh, okay. That talks a lot itself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, do you think that people, not just your documentary, but people that living right now in this world and in this era, do they learn from their past faults and bad decisions, or no? Something like war that happened.
Yeah, as you see, it happens. I'm not sure that they already learned, but I hope that emerging new generation, which will change the world for the better.
Nice.
It's already emerging.
Okay. Just we have to hope at least. Okay, so let's talk about the process of post-production, since the basically first the production, actually, because the putting and combining those archive footages and then put the sound on top of that, then make it looks good, make it smooth, rhythmical. How was the challenges over there in the production and then post-production?
Yeah, in production, the most work was the research of archives. So director went into around 80 something, 88 or something world archives, getting materials from there and then editing. In the end, the film used 44 or 46 archives only. So it was the biggest work. Absolutely the biggest work. And in the process of research, the editing was already in process, because in the editing it was very clear what else maybe we need, what else from what kind of shots we need. So that was the process of production. And post-production, of course, that was a very big, so it's all sound post-production, but to the restoration of archives. Getting all the licenses, that was really, we haven't expected that it will take that long. Actually, buying the licenses was very
License of using those archives, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a very, very long process.
Okay. All right. So basically, it was such a complicated and significant way to get those archives, and that was the biggest one.
Because it's all over, from all over the world, the archives. And everybody have own rules. They store in certain media, and it doesn't always match its
All right.
its own. Yeah.
Okay. For the couple of last questions, for first, I'm gonna ask that. Okay, this film, of course, doesn't have casting. Okay, but for gathering the crew together, also it needs some sort of energy to get to actually explain that what I'm gonna do first, and then put everyone together to work. Editor, sound designer, sound engineer. How was the process of that? Like, how could you find this sound engineer that he knew his job very well, then the director knew his job very well, and then put it together, and then
Yeah, you know, this film is Polish-Lithuanian co-production, and Maciej, usually Polish director, works with the Polish crews. He was a bit kind of
guard.
Yeah,
Got it.
guarding and a bit. Yeah, you know, it's not that easy to go for something you don't know.
Yeah.
But I propose, look, in Lithuania we have very good sound designers, and one of them, I propose you, it's real artist. You will enjoy working. So when Maciej went in the sound design, he said there was a lot of kind of difficulties with the sound in the
Sure.
beginning. Yeah, in the beginning. But when Saulius Urbanavičius, the sound designer Lithuanian, he came with some proposals, with some keys. Maciej said, "Wow, I even didn't knew that it's possible to do with the sound." That kind of. Now he treats Saulius as the best, biggest artist.
Oh no. Okay, it was a golden
Yeah,
cooperation.
golden,
Nice one.
absolutely. And the editor is the Polish editor. Maciej works with him, worked on other films. He's young editor, but really very good. And Maciej was so happy when finding the Polish director's assistant who took care of all the archives, like getting what's needed, making the licenses. Paulina, I know, I forget her name, but it was very, very, really good one.
Nice one. So you were enjoying the working with the whole group all together because everyone was
Sure.
skillful, and then yeah.
Like you always see on the screen,
True.
was the team cooperating well? Did they give all
Exactly.
their skills?
True. Yeah,
See it.
so I agree with you. Yeah, nice one. And then at the end, I would like to ask that. So as the experience you have gotten by this project, which was with archived footage and no shooting, basically, just putting all together. Will you give another chance to your team to try one more film with the footages, like these archived films?
I was invited by Maciej Drygas because I love archives.
All right. So you're gonna go for another one maybe in
Yeah,
future.
yeah. I'm working with archives also a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to have you
Thank you.
here. We have encouraged so much about the film, and as the result is out, it's brilliant. Great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. And once again, thank you so much for following us and watching us. Don't forget to follow us in social media. Check the content over there, and just a couple of days remain from PÖFF. So just come and use this golden opportunity to watch the films which are having a screening still. Thank you so much once again for watching us, and till another interview. Peace out.